Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to the League 1 and 2 Discord server where you can join a growing League 1 and 2 Discord community. We haven't got any Carlisle United fans there yet, so if you're a Carlisle fan and you have Discord, if you join, you'll be one of our original fans to join the server. And if you would like to do something else that I do, I run a podcast called Gaps in Knowledge where I talk about history and geography of a colleague of mine. The link to that is in the description. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so through Buy Me a Coffee. The link to that is in the description. And if you leave a message when you donate, I will read it out in the next video. Welcome to German Gills. Gills head the long way up to Cumbria to take on Carlisle this afternoon. Your German Gills show will bring you your live match reaction today from your host, Reese. Gills' last league game against the Cumbrians ended in a victory, and emulating that today would be a welcome win we need. German Gills is coming live from Duisburg, Germany to see if the Gills can score some goals at Brunton Park. Schön, dass du da bist und los geht's, Gills! Welcome to the German Gills show as Gillingham head up to Cumbria to take on Carlisle United. It's a very long trip for Gills. The 350-mile trip's going to be a long one. Lots of Gills fans would have woken up early to head up there. So kudos to you guys. Kick-off for the UK is at 3 o'clock. But over here in Germany, it's 4 o'clock, and it's really great to have you on this German Gills show. I'm going to be your host, Reese, to take you through every step of today's game. And any Carlisle fans here, thank you very much for stopping by to watch the video. And if you haven't done so already, you can follow our socials. We are on Twitter at Deutsche Gills, and of course, we're on Instagram, which is German Gills. If you would like to go straight to the live match reaction, use the chat bars at the bottom of the video to navigate around. So let's have a look at what happened the last time we met Carlisle United.
He's done well, McDonald, still going. They can't get the ball clear. Carlisle had a chance for Gillingham, taken by Joe Baggott, the opening goal of the game. Oh, it's an awkward one, and Carlisle have maybe cost themselves a second goal. It's Cody McDonald. Robson. Good ball in. Oh, it's gone off Leon's leg and in beyond his own goalkeeper. It's an own goal.
The game ended 2-1 to Gillingham, and actually it was a really good game. Carlisle United ended up hitting the post twice and were unlucky to actually lose that game. And I don't know if you noticed, but in goal for Carlisle United in that game was Jordan Pickford. So what a journey he's made since playing for Carlisle United going up into the Premier League. But a win today it would be absolutely welcome. But even more welcome for me would be a couple of goals, actually. It looks like our attack is starting to create some chemistry, but we do need to put a couple in the back of the net. And as Neil Harris says, once we get one, once we get two, hopefully the floodgates will start to open, but I will believe that when I see that, of course. We haven't scored, for example, 3 goals in one game in a very, very long time. And wouldn't that be nice if we managed to pull that off today? We'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds, though. Let's head over to Brunton Park for today's live match reaction. Los geht's, Gills! So we're about to get underway at Brunton Park as everyone takes the knee. Well, most people take the knee. We're going to see if Gills can actually put the ball in the back of the net for a change. Because if we don't today, the goal of the month competition of the league will be just 1 goal. And that was against Rochdale. So hopefully that doesn't happen. And let's see if we can get a victory as well. It's a long ball from Thomas Holy going forward, and Gills need to deal with this. Carlisle have picked up the ball in a very dangerous position on this right-hand side. They get it in, they create their first chance of the game. They have done, and it's headed just wide. It's a great ball in from Carlisle, and it's the first attack of the game, showing that they are pretty dangerous in front of goal. I think they've been pretty prolific in front of goal, but a little bit leaky at the back as well. So there's a potential to be well, I don't know what type of game this will be, actually. But it's a good bit of movement for Carlisle. It's a good bit of attacking intent, and another day that's on target and puts Glenn Morris under a little bit of trouble. 0-0. Gills coming down this left-hand side. Baggott's got the ball. He's gone really up the top of the field. He might have to shoot, put it across himself. So he takes a shot at goal, and Holy gathers it. And I'm going to say, let's put it in the highlight reel. It's Gills' first shot on target. And let's go to the replay very quickly. Again, I follow. If you're watching this, can you not just go to the replay instantly? Can you wait to a break in play? Decent work by Baggott. Decently gathered by Holy. And it's our first shot on target. So Carlisle now coming down this right-hand side, looking to make an attack. There's a lot of Gills players back at the moment, so Carlisle got to try and work a way through if they can make something meaningful. As it goes over the goalkeeper, potentially. No, Glenn Morris gathered that. I just want to say one thing now. We've got about 5 minutes left of this half. There really hasn't been much happening in this game so far. I mean, Gills have looked pretty okay on the ball. They've looked pretty solid the last sort of 10 minutes. They've been pretty scrappy getting the ball, long ball going, which I don't like. But when Gills are playing possession football, it seems to work. But there's not really been much happening in this game of noteworthy at all. It's been pretty lackluster, but Gills are slightly on the ascendancy, but it's still 0-0, and I think that's what it's likely to be at the end of the half. Reeves coming forward now. It's a great pass to Green and a good pass to Adelac. And Adelac put the ball in. Manuel's got the ball. He's got support there on the left-hand side. He needs to give it to Totonda. Someone take a shot, for heaven's sakes. Blimey, it's a shot on target. My goodness me, it's coming together a little bit, but it's just outrageous how long it takes to get that shot away. It's like everyone's saying, no, you shoot, you shoot. There's just a lack of confidence up front at the moment. Such a poor touch by Mandro, and good pass in the end to get it to Tutona, but this play is so slow in the final third, and that was right down the throat of Thomas Holy. But it's so slow up front at the moment, and this is why we're not scoring at all. Still 0-0. And that is half-time. So at half-time, it's Carlisle 0, Gillingham 0, and to be honest, Gills have had lots of good possession, but as is a story for the whole season, it's not translating to anything up front, and we're creating these chances going forward, and then nothing really comes of it. Whereas Carlisle already have been in the game so far, but a stern talking to at half-time, and Carlisle could turn it around. So Gills need to find some goals from somewhere, because at the moment it doesn't look good, and the game is pretty boring actually. So yeah, there's not much more to say about that apart from it's Carlisle 0, Gillingham 0. So we're about to get underway for the second half, and can we score a goal? Who knows? It'd be nice if we could actually get a goal. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So Carlisle got a free kick on the right-hand side, a very dangerous position here as it comes into the box, but headed away. But looks like Carlisle are going to recycle this back into the box first time of asking. It's gone really high, and Gills need to deal with this. It's bouncing around. It's headed towards a goal. It's a half-decent save by Morris, who had to do it. I would expect him to make that, but he got down pretty quick to palm the ball away. Carlisle still in possession at the moment, but Carlisle have come out pretty well this second half as they attack the goal again, and that should be Morris's as he gathers it. Yep. Wow, Carlisle, that's their best chance of the game so far. It's their first shot on target, and Morris has had to be called to action to stop that from going to the back of the net. It was a good piece of work by Carlisle, not very well defended by Gills, bouncing around, but it was really well read by Morris in the end, who managed to get his hand on it, keeping Gills in this game. Still 0-0. Carlisle coming forward now from this right-hand side. There's got a lot of space, and there could be a shot on goal here if Gills don't get themselves in the way. It's a good block, but Carlisle still have the ball on the left-hand side. Looking at recycles ball put back in the box, and I mean Gills gave away possession really easily there. As Carlisle was still making the attack. That's fantastic work by Carlisle, and it's gone in the back of the net, and Carlisle have scored. I'm not quite sure how that went in, but Carlisle have taken the lead on the 55th minute here. It was really poor defensive work by Gills actually, and Carlisle took their opportunity really well. I mean, the ball was moving forward for Carlisle. They recycled it back in, and there's a lovely bit of passing here. Took out two Gills players. And then this fantastic back heel, and still not quite sure how it went in the back of the net. I think it's gone off Max Emer and gone into the back of the net. But if you don't shoot, you don't score. And I wish Gills could learn something from that. Now Gills have to get a goal to get something from this game. It's not been that impressive from Gills this second half. And Carlisle, their last sort of 5 or 6, last 10 minutes, have taken their chances whilst they've been in the ascendancy. And that's why they won their up. Gills coming forward. They've had Elkan on the ball. He's got support on this left-hand side. He's crossed it in the box to Kashkit. Gills have got to score this, surely. My goodness me. Gills at the moment, again, creating really good opportunities coming forward. It's great vision from Adelakan to find Kashkit. It's a great ball, but just why? He needed to try and hit that first time. He tried to take it down and shoot. Didn't quite work. But again, no real threat apart from the ball into the box, and that was it. Still 1-0 Carlisle. It's a ball forward there. Gills looking to build an attack from this right-hand side. There's two players on this right-hand side. It's gone to the right. There's a load of players in the box. Gills to get it in there. This could be a goal. My goodness me. Lewis Walker. Free header, and he's managed to hit it about 2 goal lengths left side of the goal. Well, I mean, again, what is this? This is like, it's a great ball in, and this again is where we are lacking. We just can't get anything on target. It's unbelievable. Still 1-0 Carlisle. And that is full time. So it ended Carlisle 1, Gillingham 0, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet and say that actually we look completely useless up front. We are not going to score any goals in this if we keep this up all season. It's terrible to watch, and yeah, Carlisle weren't that good either, but they were better than us. And been listening to the commentary, and they're saying actually it's a bit unfair, this result. I totally disagree. I thought Carlisle were the better team really, but two average teams, and Gillingham just not being able to get the ball in the back of the net. It's actually quite embarrassing that in, what is it, 6 games now, or 5 or 6 games, we've scored 1 goal. That's not, that's actually, I think we had better form last season in terms of scoring. So this has taken a turn for the worse. And, I'm starting to lose the idea that they need time to build chemistry and gel. Actually, now I think is the time that maybe they need a bit of confidence up front. But actually, have we actually signed any good players? Who knows now? But up front, it's been absolutely atrocious, and that's where we're losing games. Because if we could score a couple of goals, we win the game today, of course. But yeah, it's not good, and I can't see it improving at the moment. If we continue in this form, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if we're in the bottom 2 at the end of the season. I know it's very early to say that, but things need to change. Things need to be sorted out. It is not pretty watching, and we look terrible at the top. Anyway, thank you for watching this Friday video. If you would like to join the League 1 and 2 Discord server, you can do that with the link in the description. If you'd like to see something else I do, run a podcast called Gaps in Knowledge. That's also in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, you could also do that through Buy Me a Coffee. The link to that is in the description. And if you'd like to follow our socials, we're on Twitter at Deutsch Gills, and on Instagram it is German Gills. If you make this Friday video, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Los geht's, Gills!